What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 fakest YouTube prank videos. Now if you live under a rock and you didn't know this, YouTube pranks are pretty popular and get hundreds of millions of views. Sometimes though, the entire thing can be a bit more than obviously fake, and today we're counting down the fakest of the fake pranks. With that said, make sure to subscribe to our channel to win a free private jet and like the video for us to mail you a free solid gold bar. 100% legit guys, totally not just a prank. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Number 5. A lot of people seem convinced by this prank, which is weird because it's such an easy one to fake. The idea is that Kobe invites a stranger onto his private jet, even getting her to cancel her plans with her boyfriend so she could come along. That's when he reveals that he doesn't know her and gets her kicked off the runway. I mean, it's pretty brutal and supposed to expose the girl as like a gold digger, but since it's fake, it doesn't really achieve its goal. Now things get pretty technical when it comes to exposing this one as a fraud, but it can be done. Looking at an aerial view of the lot where the prank was filmed, something about the placement of the cameramen just doesn't add up. They can't be seen when they should be visible in shot, and the girl swaps positions in between camera cuts, suggesting that the whole thing was filmed in multiple parts. There are also props like the green bag that disappear and reappear throughout the shoot, and there's random cameramen that show up even though they wouldn't have enough time to get there if it was filmed all at once. All the evidence is there to show it's fake, but I gotta admit, it's still a pretty funny video.
Get her up! She's not supposed to be here. She's not supposed to be here. You gotta get her up. I don't know you. I don't know her. She's not coming in. She's not coming in. She canceled.
Number 4. Okay, this prank isn't even that extreme, so it's strange that they would go to all the trouble of faking it, but the evidence is definitely there. The overall prank idea is pretty simple. He gets into random people's cars assuming they're his Uber ride and then tries to convince them to drive him to increasingly ridiculous places. Now most of the time it doesn't work, but one guy completely buys in and has to be told to stop driving and that he's on a prank show. Most of the reactions are between confusion and anger though, which of course can be easily faked. Fortunately for us, there's absolutely no getting around how fake this prank is, as one of the actors hired to be in the video made his own video explaining how it was done. He talks about the Craigslist ad and showed 2 takes from his part of the video, which when played together just don't match up. The fact that there's so much difference between the 2 shots means there must have been multiple takes, even though we're led to believe there was just one. Worst of all though, he shows outtake footage of FouseyTube thanking him for how good the take was and shaking his hand. To be honest though, even without the actor coming forward, you could kinda tell it was fake.
Uber! Ow! Uber! Ow! Uber! Woo! Road trip!
This isn't the fucking McDonald's plaything, man.
Uber, what's up, homie? Uber! Trying to go see my mom, wish her happy 50th birthday.
Yeah, and I'm trying to go to Trader Joe's, man. Dude, unless you want to go to the grocery store, get the fuck out.
Come on, man, let's go, Uber!
Get out!
Alright, that should be
I
good.
have an apartment, didn't have a job, so I was looking on Craigslist for work. I found a Craigslist ad for like $30 to be in a video for like 30 minutes. Cool. They wanted a guy with a face in a car.
Number 3. This is another one that works on the same idea, basically just filming people's reactions to something that's really not even that extreme to begin with. However, instead of the prank revolving around someone's car being invaded by a stranger, this time they're having their car attacked with an empty paintball gun. It seems like it would be just as easy and probably cheaper just to do this one for real, but they faked it so they could be sure the reactions would get views. Funny story, it was actually considered so fake that a fan poll created by debunking channel Is It Real asked about it overwhelmingly. Because actors for these pranks are often found via Craigslist, the same quote-unquote victim can end up in videos on different people's channels. One of the people in Roman's videos had previously featured in a video by Steve Green Comedy called Real Life Trolling. The dude has a scar on his eye and a tattoo on his neck, so he's pretty distinctive, which makes similarities across the 2 videos really easy to spot. Now if that wasn't enough, the guy's an actor that shows up in other YouTube videos literally all the time, whether he's reading lines or pretending to get pranked. So yeah, 100% definitely fake.
Look at your car. Is this really your car?
Mine now. You.
What, you taking my paintball gun?
Mine now.
Dude, you're not taking my gun.
Mine now.
Ooh, go somewhere else, somewhere.
Look at your car, it's
I
fine.
don't care. You don't hear people play with people's cars like that.
Is this a bad joke?
Yes, it was a really bad joke. You think so? Dumb.
Here, I got a gift card for you for a car wash. Dude, you can't take my gun.
Number 2. This video got so much hate for being fake that it eventually vanished from Vitaly's channel and had to be re-uploaded by other users who wanted to prove it wasn't real. The video isn't exactly hard to understand. He's dressed up as Batman hitting on a girl using his Batmobile and sidekick as leverage. However, just as he's about to convince her to have a drink with him, Catwoman shows up to ruin his fun. Unfortunately for Vitaly, the same mistake was made. An actor and model was hired who was just a little bit too famous and found out really easily. Now her face might have been blurred, but that didn't stop the internet from identifying her as a dancer and choreographer named Lena Denisova. Tattoos from her Instagram match perfectly with the ones in the video, as well as her hair and body type, so it's pretty hard to doubt the match. You can literally even see the outfit she's wearing in the video on her Instagram, where she's followed by both the girl playing Catwoman and Vitaly himself. All of that together makes a pretty watertight exposure, so he might need to be a bit more careful with his casting next time.
Very easy thing to do, just run into these models. How do I know it's her? Well, her name is Lena _ Denisova. I hope I'm saying that right. And I know it's her because of that tattoos. So the tattoos match, it's the same tattoo. If you want to take this a little deeper, I even found the outfit that she's wearing in the prank on her Instagram pictures. Lara Liu.
Number 1. Okay, it's common internet knowledge at this point that almost all of prank invasion pranks are, well, fake. Like literally so much so that it's not even worth finding exposed videos for every specific one. The like to dislike ratios on his videos speak for themselves, as do the hundreds of comments talking about how weird his videos are. I'm not even sure how this is considered a prank, like basically all he does is make out with random models he probably hired and it gets millions of views. Now most people know that his kissing prank videos aren't even close to being real, but that doesn't stop them from pulling in huge views, probably because what he's doing is just that ridiculous. However, the most shocking thing about these so-called pranks is just the overall ideas. Like in one video he hires an entire family to sit in the background and watch him make out with their fake daughter. It's actually super creepy. With that said, let me know in the comments below if you'd ever do pranks like this. Although it's super weird, he really seems to be cashing in and getting a ton of money and views for it. And there's our video on the top 5 fakest YouTube prank videos. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever we upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use our extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.